Here's the one thing I really want you to do with your content marketing right now. Insert more of you. Share more of your personal stories, your unique perspective, your personality. Let me tell you why I'm thinking that. In this episode of Monday Marketing Minute, I'm Holly Fisher, Fisher Creative Marketing. Thanks so much for joining me. So let's talk about why it's so important to add more of you and your unique perspective into your content marketing right now. Well, that's really going to be a wonderful way for you to stand out among a lot of the content that is being generated by AI. Now, I'm not opposed to using AI for content creation. It's a great way if you train it properly to get good, solid first drafts, brainstorm ideas, really get those creative juices flowing. But you have to take what AI has created for you and then edit that. Insert your own personal stories, your perspective, your ideas and thoughts that AI definitely doesn't have, right? Again, at the end of the day, it is just a robot. So we want to add our personality and insert more of your own specific and unique voice into the content. The second reason is that that's what people are interested in. I was reading a recent study talking about marketing trends, and it was commenting on this idea of an increase in ethical marketing. Now, that's not to say that a lot of marketing has been unethical necessarily, but people are becoming more savvy. They're also inundated with a lot of content and they don't want to necessarily feel like they're being sold to. So we want to create the content that really invites them into a conversation and gives them also a little bit of a sneak peek into our lives. So the more that you can share, again, your unique stories, personal experiences that tie back to your business, you can also share behind the scenes information and kind of a glimpse into a day in the life of you, your business, how you work, your team. That's really going to help people get to know you. They're going to see, hey, these are actually real people doing real work who care about me as a consumer. And that's really going to help you rise in this idea of ethical marketing. So I want you to think about some of the content that you're creating right now, blog posts, emails, social media content. Are you just sharing information, which is great, but are you adding more of your own unique spin and personality? I think those are the things that people are really going to gravitate toward. I've seen this absolutely in my own business. When I talk just about marketing, I get good responses from folks. But when I include personal stories or I share some clips and scenes from things that I'm doing outside of work, even, and then how I may be able to tie that back in to the work that I'm doing, those are the things that really resonate people and where I get the most engagement, the most feedback and responses from people. So I've definitely seen that in my own business. I'd love to know how that has impacted you as well. Do you like reading more stories from people that you follow and from brands that you follow? And how are you doing that in your own content? So take a look at some of the things that you've been creating recently and think about how you can start to insert just a little bit more of your perspective, a little bit more of your own life and your own lived experience into the work that you're doing. And I think you're going to see some really good results. Thanks so much for joining me for this episode of Monday Marketing Minute. I look forward to sharing even more ways that I can help you fuel your marketing.